But there's just one thing about Kots that is not on his resume. You've never managed a baseball team before.
No, that's incorrect. I managed my son's, like, 12U travel team.
I say that as a joke because a lot of people, you'd say, that might be interesting. That might be a red flag. But for you, you've been around this your entire life. You've been on this coaching staff now for so many years. This seems like a natural fit. Obviously, congratulations. Your thoughts on just kind of taking this over and something you are familiar with.
Yeah, it is. You know, this organization I've been a part of for over 10 years, 4 as a player, 6 on the staff.
Yeah.
You know, I joke about never managing. You know, obviously as a bench coach, when our former manager, Bob Melvin, was ejected from a game, you take over. And, you know, so I do have a teensy bit of in-game experience. But, yeah, you know, it's exciting. I'm really humbled, honored to be leading this group, to be a part of this organization that means a lot to me.
But let's be honest and let's be fair to you. The whole thing here dramatically changed in a couple days. Is there a different theme? Is there a different approach to the season that the team will take? Or do you try and just keep it status quo?
No, it's always evolving. You know, the reality of the game is that change takes place, and how you respond to that change defines your character. And so, you know, we've got a great group inside that clubhouse that I'm excited about leading. Yes, the dynamic of the roster has changed. We've got a ton of competition in this camp to earn positions now, and you know, it's going to be exciting. Competition is a good thing.
How many more hours does a manager put in here in spring versus when you were just a coach?
Well, my coaching staff here works their tails off.
Yeah.
So we're right alongside each other. You know, the culture that Bob had left here was one of that we work hard. And I think that's continued. There's no less expectation of us putting in long hours, but the magnitude of the position in terms of responsibility has definitely increased from that of a third base coach, an infield coach, which was a lot on your plate.
Yeah.
And as a staff member, the fun thing about coaching is you actually get to coach. The difference between managing is you do get to coach, but you have other responsibilities.
That's right. Bob used to say he was more of a people manager than actually a baseball manager sometimes in that role. I'm trying to figure out your managerial style, like what this might look like. And I remember you as a player, when I was going for interviews, you know, if I wanted the polished answer, I'd go to Nick Swisher in 2006. But if I wanted the straightforward, you know, kind of no frills, I'd go right to you, or I'd go to Jason Kendall. Are you going to be that way as a manager too, that type of intensity, or have you changed?
Yeah, I'm an emotional person. I'm passionate about the game. I'm passionate about, you know, core values, and I think that will come out. You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat things. At the same time, you know, there's a balance between being too aggressive with that mentality and just being more stable, I'd say. So as a player, you can definitely show more emotion outwardly, and as a manager, I think there's a level of control to that.
The inside the park homer you hit, 2006 ALDS.
DS game 1 against the Twins.
Against the Twins, over Torrey Hunter's head?
No, it was a knuckleball that Torrey Hunter dove for, right into the middle of the triangle.
Bounced over him.
Fastball hit in the air to center field, sinking fast, coming on, diving for it is Hunter. He missed it.
Luckily, it was 434 feet to the triangle, so it gave me just enough time to get in it safely.
Your most memorable moment as an A's player, if not certainly the most unique moment as an A's player, inside the Parker?
It was, but the birth of all 3 children in my time frame as an Oakland Athletic
while you were a player,
just as special.
All right.
My first daughter Grace was born in 04.
Yep.
My second daughter Sienna was born in 05, and Trey was born in 07, right before I was actually traded to the Braves.
Wow. So life happened while you were here as a player.
I grew up here. Yes, that's the principle.
You played against Elvis Andrus. Now you're managing Elvis. Something like that ever sink into you yet?
You know, my bench coach also played against Elvis Andrus, so, you know, it's great. It's great to have that veteran leadership, that presence. He's a guy that has grit, which I talk about. It's the determination for that long-term goal, the perseverance for long-term goal, and Elvis's long-term goal is to play as long as he possibly can. And, you know, going into this offseason, he was up against an injury issue, and he's gotten himself in great shape, and we're excited about the start for him.
But, I mean, the small world, the fact that you literally played against him, now you're managing him. You never Let me ask you this. When did you know in your playing career that you would want to be a manager?
That started early.
Did it really?
The way I played the game, I always thought the game. I always was a learner, and I think that's how I want to manage. I want to continue to learn. I want to continue to grow, have that growth mindset. Obviously, as you talk about, it's my first year managing. It is different, but I'm blessed to have a bench coach alongside me that's managed for 5 years. He's a great baseball mind. I was excited about that opportunity to have him on board, and along with the coaching staff, this unity has been built in that room together, and now leading them, it's a privilege.